What is up guys, Jarv here, back today jumping into Destiny 2. Now in our video today we're taking a look at a secret Rasputin room in the Moon Bunker, so if you've unlocked it this week then this is the video for you. Now if you enjoyed the video be sure to leave a rating down below, that super helps me out here on the channel. And if you're new around here and want to keep up to date with all the latest Destiny 2 content then be sure to hit subscribe as well. But without further delay guys, let's jump into the video. Now, alongside this week's weekly reset, we had access to the Moon Bunker. This can be found over in Archer's Line, over on the Moon. Now, throughout the week, we're going to be upgrading this bunker as we did over in the European Dead Zone. But unlike the bunker in the European Dead Zone, this one has a secret room. Now, you can't access this room in a conventional way. You actually have to go outside the map to access it, as you can see here. So if you want to get into the room ahead of time, be sure to follow the path on screen now. Now, as you've already seen, it's very easy to get outside the map in Archer's Line, and this can be completed on any subclass. I'm going to let this footage play out, guys, and I'll join you back again once we arrive back in the room. So here we are in the secret room within the Moon Bunker, and as you can see it's very dark. Even turning the brightness up in game won't result in very much detail being presented. However, we do have a bit of an idea of what this room will look like and some guesses of what this may be used for in the future. Now, if we take a look at some of the early concept art from about a year ago, this was exploring some of the early designs for Rasputin. Now, in this version, Rasputin is represented by a hacked Subnik-like satellite. Now, if you're not too familiar with Subnik, Subnik was actually one of the first satellites launched by the Soviet Union to orbit Earth back in the 1950s. Now, this is purely for a design concept appeal and has no relation to the Subnik itself, but it's very interesting nevertheless to see the comparisons. Now, they go on to say that the idea being that he was built before the rest of the Seraph tech was developed, and the rest of the set is a bit of a homage to the Koji Morimoto's magnetic rose, and the theatre space is entirely an illusion. Now, as you enter, Rasputin sits across from a long catwalk in a dark chamber, and as you approach the machine you'll notice a low hum and blinking lights on what to appear to be hundreds of servers stacked to either side as well as below you. Now, they go on to say that once you get closer, the space begins to transform, and you can't quite make it out, but it sounds as if there's an opera playing somewhere off in the distance. And the lights get brighter and the illusion will begin to take shape. Rasputin now rests on a stage, and if you look back at the servers, you'll realize that they're now filling the balcony seats around you. Rasputin is an audience to himself, and he is self-aware. Now, in terms of what this room could be used for, it's very reminiscent of some of the rooms from the Wrath of the Machine raid, which in itself is actually a SIVA-based raid. So it is somewhat possible that we may see the return of SIVA in the very near future, or at least a puzzle for the Season of the Worthy taking place in this space. Now, as you can see, it's very hard to see and make out what is happening in this room. You can only get an idea by pulling out your ghost and seeing it reflecting off the surfaces around you. If you want to come to this room yourself and explore, then be sure to follow the footage from earlier in the video. So there we have it guys, that is the secret Rasputin room right under our noses in the Moon Bunker. If you have enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a rating down below, that super helps me out here on the channel. And if you're new around here, want to keep up to date with all the latest Destiny 2 content, then be sure to hit subscribe as well. I'm going to jump back into the game as always guys, but I will catch you all again very soon.